Hey guys, how we doing today?
Afternoon, everybody.
Joe here.
Kevin.
All right, last show of the day. This is our season finale.
It is.
Last week we ended on a very tense episode.
Yeah, it was definitely a cliffhanger. Everybody is running towards Dylan Baker's character, whose name I can't remember. They don't say it that much.
No, we saw him twice this week, though.
Right. Yeah, we did. Yeah. He's starting our run of him. He smuggling out this disease that even Oleg said should not be smuggled out because the Soviets can't handle it. Stan and Oleg and everyone's trying to stop this from happening, which really does, and I said it last week and I'll say it again, really puts Philip and Elizabeth as the bad guy right now on the show. They are. There's no way around it.
It's kind of mind-boggling. You're like, they're smart. Obviously, they're very capable.
They've been the ones pushing for this exchange,
and it's like you can't store it properly.
Like even Dylan Baker is like, we shouldn't be doing this.
It makes you want to pull your hair out a little bit. Yeah. Obviously, it's good TV. It's fantastic.
No, it's great TV. But I'm expecting when we get into season 5, 6 here, some type of redemption arc for Philip and Elizabeth, because they are the villain right now. For sure. Yeah,
this is their darkest hour for sure. I'm curious to see where that goes. Obviously, we have a lot of stuff set up on Paige going forward because she's now actively spying for her parents.
Yeah, she is
willingly so to kind of hold this all together. So we have a lot.
Yeah, there's a lot after this episode as we get into that last run, and everyone's told us 5, 6 are kind of one continuous season,
which I'm happy.
I am too. I am too. As we get to our resolution, there's a lot to happen between now and the end of the show, and I'm really hoping, as we get to the end of this, that Philip and Elizabeth in this episode are completely unsuccessful.
Me too.
All right. Do you want to go and thank all of our Patreon subscribers for being here with us? Give a special shout out to Actuarial Alerter, Balas Foldes, Chris, Jeff, Christy Coverston, NJ, Surya Gunavorapu, and Weird Magic. Thank you so much, guys. We're really happy you're here with us.
Yes, we are. And if you guys are watching us on YouTube for the first time, welcome to our channel.
Hello.
If you might hit the like button for us, please leave us a comment down below and hit that subscribe button so you stay up to date on the new content we've coming your way.
If you'd like to see a full-length reaction to this and everything else we've watched or are currently watching, please check out a link in the description below to our Patreon page. Yes. On every show, including The Americans, we're at least 4 episodes ahead on Patreon of where we are on YouTube. So if you get done watching YouTube edits, would like to keep going, you can do it on Patreon.
Yeah.
Which means you can go ahead and start season 5 over there today.
Yeah.
You will have to sync and watch along on your own source material. You're only going to see us for copyright purposes. And we are watching 30 Rock as a Patreon exclusive. Oh, yeah.
Previously on The Americans.
Don't be scared, sweetheart.
Yeah. Paige is still not over this.
It's dangerous what you and Dad do.
I like how they covered it last episode, though.
Henry's really close to Mr. Bean, and we have no idea what he's saying to him about us. You always say we'll get through this, but you never...
Yeah, Paige's first kiss.
Probably an agent in place working on biological weapons.
I just got something new in.
By the way, Matthew Rhys is playing George Carlin.
No kidding.
In a movie about the first episode of Saturday Night Live.
That's cool.
Yeah. The trailer's out for it. It looks really good. Comes out in October.
I know you've lost your sense of why we do this, but I promise you.
Yeah. And we both said if we were in Dylan Baker's shoes, we'd be like, put me in jail.
Right, yeah, I'm done.
This is what's up.
I hope they grab the guy. I hope they grab all of them.
For sure.
Except Philip and Elizabeth, obviously. Sure. We need them for the next season. But I hope that they blow this up.
It would be interesting if, like, at some point in time in the final seasons, one of them gets caught.
Right.
And, like, they're on the run or something like that, you know?
Yeah, anything can happen. Anything goes in final seasons.
I mean, look how crazy Breaking Bad's final season was, you know?
I really hope in the real world it's not so easy to pull this off.
Please.
You know?
Yeah, please.
Like, I hope someone can't just steal something out of one of these places.
I would imagine today with, you know, microphones and phones and it's probably way harder. Thank God.
The question is, when he gets grabbed, how close to Philip and Elizabeth get, or Philip at least, to getting grabbed?
Sure.
He won't, but does it get close? Kind of like in season 1 finale.
Yeah. And we both talked about it. We're both expecting there to be like a Hank and Walt situation between Stan and Philip or Elizabeth.
Light just went out.
I would grow a stomach ulcer with that thing in my pocket, man.
Grab him, but don't shoot it.
Gently grab him.
Yeah. Since we're doing this so early in the episode, Philip might recognize it and go nowhere near the guy, and he just gets grabbed by the police. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Stan got him.
Stan gets him, and that's it. Like, Philip's nowhere to be found because he's like, oh, crap. I see pets. Yeah. I will say this. No way Dylan Baker gets a happy ending on this show. No way.
Very few characters do.
Right. It's like, sorry, man, the FBI has your name. You're not getting on a plane for home.
No. And I like that Gabriel kind of sees that, like, he's kind of losing control over everybody.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, "Dang, everybody's just getting burned out."
Yeah.
If things can happen, maybe I need to learn how to defend myself.
It's the first time I've agreed with Paige on one of these conversations. But yeah.
Can you teach me jujitsu?
I can teach you a few things.
Yeah. Let's go do karate at the garage.
I'm assuming, like, he's going to sit on the bench and they're going to wait for the contact that doesn't come. Maybe when he gets up to leave, that's when they grab him.
Sure.
But I don't think Philip's going to be anywhere near it.
Pull back your lead follow. She's too close.
Delta 11, any further back will lose him.
All right, Flanders, let's go.
And then again, they maybe cleverly pull this off, but I really hope they don't. I don't want them getting away with it. I don't. Yeah, Philip's not getting out of the car.
Okay, well.
Oh, he's getting out of the car.
You guys expect him to go into the park?
Walking east on Rochester.
I think he just broke off.
Grab him.
We're taking him.
There should be people close to him to grab him right when they said it.
Yeah, but if he goes to get grabbed, like, hey, easy. I've got something in my pocket.
He's running. He's heading into the park.
Damn it.
I don't care. Shoot him, run him over, just don't break the bottle. Grab him.
Yep.
Yep, we're gonna lose him. Bravo 10.
There should be 100 cops flooding that park right now.
Yeah, I know keep a low profile, but still.
Right.
Yeah, the jig is up.
I mean, he's no agent, so
How long until Philip turns around and sees?
I don't think he's going to get anywhere near Philip, I wouldn't think. He'd be dumb to.
Yeah, if he's smart, he just runs the opposite direction. Is he gonna leave it?
I really hope not.
You're smarter than this.
What are you doing?
Why? Is it contagious?
Yes.
I suggest you don't move. You might want to get me to a hospital.
Shoot him in the head.
Listen to him, stay back! Everybody stay back!
Bold. I mean, stupid.
I hate this guy. Wrap him in plastic and drop him in the bottom of the ocean somewhere.
Incinerate. I mean, honestly, like,
Yeah. That's as selfish a thing as he could have done
it
right there.
really is.
To keep from getting arrested.
That's all over the ground now.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Your organs are going to liquefy. It sounds so horrible.
I feel like shooting him in the head right there would have kept it from working through his body and becoming contagious.
Yes.
And then just wrap him in plastic and get rid of
Burn
him.
the body, burn the
everything.
Scarps that park up.
I told Paige a little bit about Smolensk. Do you ever wonder what it looks like now?
She wants to run.
It could be totally different.
Probably not that much.
8 years older.
Yeah.
70. I think it's 83 at this point, right? Wondering if we're going to get like a time jump in the last few seasons.
It's possible. We got a little bit of one. We've had a couple.
Семенов Михаил. Вам повезло с друзьями.
Is that Philip's son?
I'm not sure.
Завязывайте с этими вашими разговорами. И вообще с антисоветчиной.
Yeah, so basically stop saying that.
Yeah. Well, that's a chance a lot of other people didn't get.
I really hope he doesn't get like a Cronenberg death where we see him just like
Right.
bleed out everywhere.
There's nothing you or anyone can do.
So why did he do it? So no one got their hands on it at all?
I guess.
In a few days, everything that's inside me that will have oozed out through my orifices.
Would you like a Coke?
Okay, that was kind of funny.
Is it too soon? How soon until you wanted visitors when you had me?
Never. Yeah.
Maybe I should go first, after church tomorrow, just to say hi.
Yeah, call first.
Yeah.
You really know how that works, right? Like, if you have a baby, you don't want a bunch of people in the hospital, I guess.
Right.
Every morning, I wake up with this sick feeling in the pit of my stomach.
On the back's like, so quit.
Right.
Why don't you quit? Find a new job.
Because I have commitments. I've made promises.
To who?
To
His handlers.
Yeah.
Say the words.
Travel agents have handlers? Yeah, you'd be surprised.
And you don't want to let them down.
no.
But it's okay to let yourself down. Do you think your family would no longer love you if you quit?
Yes.
Well, his wife, maybe.
Do you think the world would stop spinning? Because I got news for you. You ain't that important.
That's funny.
It was 2 different intercepts, and he doesn't show up at your meeting or your alternate. I've called him 3 times. They've got him.
He actually does.
He's dead.
Yeah.
Misha.
That's definitely go up, son.
Is he here to rat on a meeting?
Maybe. I didn't think we'd ever see him.
I didn't either. I just thought it was kind of an abstract idea.
Sure.
You're being expelled from the country.
Oh.
You have no proof.
You killed Frank Gatt.
Agent Wolf?
I don't care.
Didn't see this coming.
No, I did not.
After so many years in your country, as your unwelcome guest, there is no one.
And rough ending for him.
Yeah.
And I was invisible.
To us.
To everyone.
Yeah.
The absence of closeness makes you dry inside. But still committed. It was the only thing I had left.
So sad.
Yeah. His is a tragic figure.
For sure.
I think you two and your children should return home.
What?
Philip, your heart hasn't been in this for a long time.
Well, they did this horrible thing.
Yeah.
I know you've always been in danger, but that can dull the senses.
They don't want
I
to go.
think it's time.
Maybe a little soul searching that that's not your country anymore.
Yeah.
Get yourselves to a safe house. But of course, it's your decision.
And what would you tell Henry? He would be completely lost.
He's like, what? I traumatized the king.
Yeah. I think they're using a real baby.
I think so too. Yeah.
Good for them.
I was trying to see if it was a doll or not.
Me
I'm like,
too.
well,
I always
that's
do.
a child.
After American Sniper, I always look.
I just had a conversation with that yesterday.
The worst.
They lightly CG the hand, so it's just doing this. It's really bad. It's so
terrible. I mean, they're obviously not going.
bad. Yeah.
But do we get close enough that Henry finds out? Do we have that conversation?
That's a possibility at this point,
Yeah.
honestly. I mean, I always wondered that. When is Henry going to find
When's
out?
Henry going to find out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, even he doesn't want to go. He's like,
yeah,
dang
we're,
it.
yeah, we're about to have a completely new Residentura.
They all having a crisis of faith here.
Well, he's kind of having to go home a failure.
Yeah.
Like, I got caught.
Now they got to treat him.
Right.
Well, they made the last one like a supervisor at a.
I mean, he was a prisoner.
For sure.
William? I always wanted more.
Yeah, it's true.
Yep.
I wish I could have been with her for all these years. Like them.
We're getting around to it.
Yep.
American dream.
I hope you're recording this.
Yeah.
She's pretty. He's lucky.
Well, now they know they're looking for a family.
Yep. How long till Stan's like, whoa? Because he has these weird instincts, you know?
Hey, Mom, Dad, thanks for watching the Super Bowl with me.
Oh, I'm sorry. We got caught up with work.
Is that Raider one?
Yeah. The Marcus Allen game. I think. It might have been a year later for Marcus Allen. I can't remember.
Like what we were saying, they're just people, and people.
Yeah.
It's very true.
You want to pack? Get the hell out of here.
Maybe.
He's not going to give up that much information because he doesn't know anything.
Yeah. Is there a family?
Right.
That's it.
Let's hope Stan doesn't walk in on something he shouldn't walk in on here.
Yeah. Just walks over. Hey, you want to come get your daughter?
Right.
At least he doesn't have 5 FBI cars behind him.
Yeah. They don't know. He doesn't know anything.
Yeah.
So I just got home. Matthew and Paige. I don't think they were just watching football.
Oh my God, man!
I don't know. It was all like, you know.
That's funny.
Father of the bride, you're paying.
Oh, that's sweet.
That's pretty funny. Yeah.
That's funny. That's
they're
really
like a mile apart.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hi, Dad.
Hey, Mr. Jennings.
Yeah.
How's the game? Heard we lost.
Yeah, it was a total blowout.
Oh. Okay, let's go, sweetie.
What?
It's getting late.
Bye.
Top of the bride, you're paying. That's good.
Yeah. So Stan definitely doesn't suspect anything.
No. I hate it because I love these two so much. You know what I mean?
That's what's going to be really painful. When it
I know. I think Stan needed that too. He needed that.
He's
been having a rough one.
I don't want you to see him.
That's ridiculous.
Don't do this, Paige.
Dad!
Yeah, telling your teenage daughter she can't date her boyfriend always works 100% of the time.
Right? Yeah.
She always immediately breaks up. Your kids always break up. Yeah.
The shot of her in the window is good.
Yeah.
Sinister. Ominous. Ominous, isn't it? I'm just trying to think of where everybody's head's at right now regarding Philip and Elizabeth. You know what I mean? In terms of do they bolt or not. I like that we ended the season on a cliffhanger.
For sure. It wasn't like a big thrilling season finale like the others have been, which I'm totally fine with. That's not a complaint or a criticism.
We have all the episodes, so it's like
yeah, right. But I think we've set up the final run here really well.
I'm intrigued, to say the least. So yeah, I mean, first things first. I don't think they're gonna bolt.
No, for sure. It totally blows the show up if they do it. I don't see this being that kind of shit.
Because Gabriel wants them to go.
Yeah, he wants to go back to Moscow and live the rest of their lives in peace and harmony. Obviously, with 23 episodes left, that's not going to happen.
He did say it's your choice, too.
Right.
So
yeah, they're not going anywhere.
No. Goodbye, Dylan Baker. I guess that was awful.
I'm super glad he got caught, though.
Me too. Not happy with how it went down. I mean,
right.
Obviously, it's probably not going to be an issue going forward.
No. I think that was it. I think he did it to make sure that he did it. No one else is, it wasn't going to get spilled. No one else, the FBI wasn't going to have a hold of it because, just because the FBI has it doesn't mean it's safe and secure.
Which, kind of a fitting end for his character. This guy with all this guilt on his conscience,
right.
So that was really well done. Yeah. So Stan has an idea now. Obviously, he knows they're looking for a family.
Right.
That's only going to make tensions worse. And it's interesting, too, because we have a lot of things playing against Philip and Elizabeth right now. We have the fact that Pastor Tim and Alice know that Stan's their neighbor.
They're going to be I don't see how they're okay for the entire remaining run of the show.
Yeah, we keep getting, they keep showing us them.
Right.
So we know that they're obviously important somewhere.
Yeah, they're not going away. We had them in there, in the last montage.
Yeah. And I hate to say this, the baby's out now.
Mm-hmm.
They could be in danger again. They could just make this child an orphan.
Yeah,
which is awful. It's terrible, and we know I wouldn't put it past them.
I wouldn't put it past anybody. No.
And then also, with Philip being like, "I don't want you to see him again."
Right.
That's also going to cause issues. That's
going to blow up. That is not. I mean, I get why it's not. That's not regular. I don't want my father dating stuff. I don't want my daughter dating. But it kind of, but it's going to read that way to Paige, right?
Yeah, and it's
going to blend.
And it also shows this friendship is not real, right? Philip and Stan, it's not a real friendship. For a second there, it's kind of hard to read that because they have gotten close in the past. They've shared moments with one another. But the fact that Philip's like, I don't want you to see Matthew because her dad's an FBI agent, things are getting close for us. And obviously Stan has no idea, but the fact that he's like, yeah, father of the bride, we're going to be in-laws. But it's like, Philip's like, that's not happening. That is not happening whatsoever. We are working this guy.
I still think they're friends.
You think so?
Yeah, I think Philip legitimately likes him. He's his only friend.
So did you read that as more like...
It's a risk. It's a threat.
It's a threat and Paige is a big mouth?
Yeah, I mean, it's just another complicating factor that gets their families intermingled a bit too much.
Got it.
But I think Stan and Philip like each other.
It's a legitimate friendship then. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of where...
But there's no... But why complicate it even more?
Sure.
Take vacations
That's
together.
always been an interesting dynamic too.
Right.
Is like how genuine is this friendship?
Right.
And so I thought with that, I was kind of like, oh, okay, well maybe that's the payoff of it.
Well, I
It's
mean, like because we had with Martha. I mean, Philip actually really
he
cared
can
about
feel
Martha.
things,
Yeah,
yeah.
absolutely.
He
So
does have emotion.
yeah, I don't think he's a monster that fakes all of his interactions. He didn't like the fact that his one girlfriend got killed by I can't remember the guy's
Yeah.
Yusuf.
Yeah,
I don't think he appreciated. I think that really bothered him.
It bothered me. That was a rough.
Yeah, no, it was
rough
really
intro.
rough. Yeah, it was a rough run there. But yeah, I think he actually likes Stan.
I like Stan.
I do too. I didn't used to. He's redeeming himself.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of layers. Obviously,
He's a complicated guy.
Yeah.
Obviously was Est. And then also his son.
Yeah.
He's coming to America.
Yeah.
And he's looking for travel agents.
Boy, that's going to be a thing in the next 2 seasons.
I wonder if it's going to be more prevalent in the 5th season or the 6th season. Because you can, if it all kind of ties in together, it's like a 2-part kind of situation. You could very well save him for season 6.
I think it has to be mostly for season 6.
Yeah,
we may see him a little bit, but I don't think he's going to be much of a factor until then, because he's coming to America with no information other than the fact that his dad's a travel agent, which doesn't narrow down anything.
There's a picture of him.
There's 50 states.
Yeah, 100%.
America's a big place.
My presumption was that they kind of know that they're based out of DC. Just because it kind of seems like where obviously they're probably all over the state, but
they're probably over the country. But I don't think
the country's on it. Yeah, but I don't know.
I mean,
obviously, they keep a lot from us,
Sure.
So he could just very well be in DC this next season or whenever,
I think he'll eventually get there, but I don't think I don't think it's going to be a quick thing.
Yeah.
Not much effect. Again, they set it up to where it's going to take him a while, right?
Yeah.
What do you know? I just know he's a travel agent in America.
So I wouldn't be surprised if we see him a few times in the next season, and then
just kind of looking.
6 is
and I don't think he's going to meet. I would be surprised if the two of them meet in season 5.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a season 6 thing.
For sure. And I want to see it.
Sure, absolutely.
You teased it. Let's see it.
Yeah. Oh, it'll definitely happen.
Yeah.
We're not going to Chekhov's gun it that hard.
No.
Even though we've already had one Chekhov's gun without a payoff in the show.
Right.
Martha's gun.
So you think Martha's just done? Like we're never going to see her. Like there's no possibility of us seeing Martha.
There's a possibility, but I say it's a small chance. I think her story's just kind of run its course.
It did. I just, with 2 seasons left, and I don't know.
I mean,
if somebody doesn't die in a TV show or movie and they bring it, there's a sequel or something, that's the rule, right? If they don't die on screen,
they can come back, right?
Exactly.
She could come back. She's alive and living in the Soviet Union. We don't know where our characters are going to end up. If they end up back there at some point by the time the show's over, who knows? But I would say, at least of right now, of where we are in the narrative,
doesn't make a lot of sense.
It doesn't make a lot of sense to bring Martha back in anyway.
For sure.
That may change, as we get into the next seasons, wherever the story goes, it may make sense in some way. But for right now, it wouldn't make any sense, I wouldn't think, to bring her back.
I'm also anticipating at some point in time Henry finding out.
Yeah, I don't think we get through the whole show with Henry never.
So
I think that might be a season 6 thing also, but I think he's got to find out.
Yeah.
We'll catch you in the next one, guys.
See ya.